10,000 Maniacs. You know, I wonder where the name came from. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Happy holidays to everyone out there. We are still at the end of the year, transitioning into 2026. So I wish everyone, have a good life this year and the next, even the next after that. And you get the idea. Okay. We have a request from one of my Patreons, Eric R. Thank you for this. And he writes to me in his own words. I will read. Eat for Two. This is from their 1989 album, Blind Man's Zoo. The album's first tracks, the album's first tracks, and it's about a young girl who's pregnant and trying to comprehend what's happened to her. Natalie has said when the single came out, some stations wouldn't play it, thinking it was either anti-choice or pro-choice. But she said, I didn't draw any specific conclusions in the song. The girl is basically undecided, and so I don't think the song would be as controversial as it was. But people bring their own meanings to songs when they hear them. End quotes. Okay. So about a girl who's pregnant. I don't think I have heard many songs with that topic, so should be interesting. This is probably just the audio here. All right. 1989, we are still in the 80s. Cool. All right, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. What is this cover art over here with the elephant themes going on from like the 1930s? So many questions, that I have. So little time. Okay. Let's go.
Slippers, baby spoons, walls of baby blue. Dream child in my head is a nightmare born in a bottle bed. Now I know lightning strikes again. It struck me once, then struck me dead. My folly grows inside of me. Walk for two, be for two, now. Walk for two, be for two, be for two, now. Well, the Eggman.
Walk for two, eat for two, breathe for two. Man, for her and the baby.
Be for two, now. Well, the Eggman fell down off his shelf. Kicking one inside of me.
The kicking?
I eat for two, walk for two, be for two, now. Eat for two, walk for two, be for two, now. When the boy was a boy, the girl was a girl, and they found each other in a wicked world. Strong in some respect, but she couldn't stand for the way he begged and gave in. Pride is for men. Young girls should run and hide instead. Risk the game by taking dares with yes. Eat for two, walk for two, be for two, now. Eat for two, walk for two, be for two, now. Walk for two, I'm stumbling.
it just ends. It just ends on like, okay, 5 months. You know what's gonna happen next? I mean, probably a baby's gonna be born, but you're left on the edge of your seat, waiting. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed to 10,000, and also Natalie. I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. So in terms of sound here, I've been reacting to a lot of Natalie lately. You know, a lot of people have requests, and before I had reacted to, you know, more from 10,000 Maniacs. I think I started with 10,000, and then I moved on to Natalie's solo work, and I definitely see the difference here. I like how with the band, they had this more of a, like, it was like a pop rock sound. The guitar was very prominent. I like the, you know, that vibe, that sound of like, okay, we're rocking here, and the piano was intense. This felt very like like jumpy and continuous. It's like as if we were, you know, as if we were like waiting for. It's like time is going by. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months pregnant, and we're continuing on, and it creates this suspense in my head throughout, and it doesn't light up until the end, and that's why I'm saying it just wraps up, and it's like, whew, it's like I need some time to breathe. I'm going to look up the lyrics. Eat for two, and that's such an interesting like concept, and the writing here. Eat for two lyrics. This is the right one? Yes. Okay. Baby blankets and baby shoes, baby slippers, baby spoons, walls of baby blue. Dream child in my head is a nightmare, born in a borrowed bed. Now I know lightning strikes again. It struck me once, then struck me dead. My folly grows inside of me. I eat for two, walk for two, breathe for two. This chorus, it's so like distinct, because you're thinking about it. It's so real. Wow. So I'm thinking about a lady that's pregnant with a baby, and like her perspective on how now life has completely changed. And this is why I'm debating whether I should have a child in the future or not. I am still very far away. There's certain things that need to happen before that, but it's like I do want to, I actually do want to have kids. But then, you know, I start thinking about, now I have to, you know, well, not me specifically, the woman that I would be with, eat for two, walk for two, breathe for two, and all these things now. Well, the Eggman fell down off his shelf. All the good king's men's, with all their help, struggled till the end for a shell they couldn't mend. You know where this will lead? To hush and rock in the nursery, from the kicking one inside of me. This is kind of like told in such a way that it creates mystery inside my head, and I'm thinking like this is some sort of storytelling from medieval times, because she mentions all the good king's men, with all their help, struggled till the end for a shell they couldn't mend. You know where this will lead? To hush and rock in the nursery, for the kicking one inside of me. Huh. When the boy was a boy, the girl was a girl. They found each other in a wicked world, strong in some respects, but she couldn't stand for the way he begged and gave in. Ah, okay. Pride is for men. Young girls should run and hide instead. Risk the game by taking theirs with a yes. So he was begging to get something going there with the girl, and she gave in. Oh, okay. Walk for two, I'm stumbling. Walk for two, I'm stumbling. It's, you know, repeated. Breathe for two, how? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. 5 months, how it grows. 5 months now. I begin to show. So with that ending there, I am thinking more that the song serves as like this warning. It's a little bit of like be cautious if you're gonna have a baby. Think before you act, right? Because this is something big. This is going to have consequences. Now you're gonna have to eat for two, walk for two, breathe for two, and it becomes very real the way she says it over here. Walk for two. I'm stumbling, man. I can't breathe. And then it's like, this is what I'm saying, the intensity. 5 months now. Oh my god, I begin to show. And okay. So yeah, this is like a hiddens for people that maybe are thinking about it. And like she said, everyone has their own interpretation. I don't see how this would be controversial and how the radio stations would be hesitant to play it, but it was a different time. And right now, if they can play songs from Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion and all these rappers, and just so much just like absurdity that they say in the lyrics, and that's crazy, right? How quickly things changed, and what was not acceptable is now acceptable and beyond. Oh man, I guess the truest way to figure out the response to this song is to have a poll of pregnant women and ask them how they feel about the lyrics here. Maybe you get mixed reviews, but that's basically my opinion from my point of view. But I have to imagine it would hit so much harder if you're a woman and if you're pregnant. That would cause maybe anxiety, I imagine, but not in like a terrifying way. It's just something like, this is gonna happen. Just know that now, it's a human life that you're giving birth to, and you should take it seriously. But hey, it's just my opinion. I'm nobody, guys. So don't take my word for it. Take it with a grain of salt, as they say. And yeah. Thank you for watching, Eric. I appreciate the request. So interesting. This is what I'm talking about. I started the channel and I thought I was mostly going to be reacting to the hits, right, from the 80s, the 70s, just the popular songs that you would hear on the radio. And I am finding myself going into this rabbit hole of like Natalie Merchant and these very like multi-dimensional, writers. Singers, musicians, and the music just feels more like there's meaning, and so I really appreciate it. Thank you. Please subscribe, and at the end do a flip. Till the next.